Ever wondered what it feels like to be truly unshakable by anything life throws at you? Today, we're diving deep into the wisdom of Stoicism and uncovering the secrets to detaching from people and situations that drag us down. And hey, if you find value in what you're about to hear, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our insightful content. Also, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's begin. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium, teaches that we can achieve a life of tranquility and virtue by cultivating an attitude of indifference to external events. The Stoics believe that our inner peace can only be disrupted by our judgments about the world, not the world itself. Central to this philosophy is the concept of detachment, which isn't about withdrawing from life but mastering the art of emotional resilience. Let's unravel how this powerful mindset can help us detach from people and situations effectively. To start, let's understand what detachment means in the context of Stoicism. Detachment is about maintaining a sense of inner calm and balance regardless of external circumstances. It's not about becoming emotionless or indifferent to the people around us. Instead, it's about recognizing that our emotions and reactions are within our control while external events and the actions of others are not. Imagine you're a ship navigating through stormy seas. Detachment is your anchor, keeping you steady despite the raging waves. One of the key principles of Stoic detachment is the dichotomy of control. Epictetus, one of the most notable Stoic philosophers, emphasized that there are things we can control and things we cannot. We can control our thoughts, actions, and responses, but we cannot control the actions, opinions, or behaviors of others. By focusing our energy on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot, we achieve a sense of freedom and inner peace. For instance, if someone criticizes you unfairly, you can control your response, but not the criticism itself. Choosing to respond calmly rather than getting upset demonstrates practical detachment. Another critical aspect of detachment is practicing mindfulness. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, suggested that we should live in the present moment and be mindful of our thoughts and actions. Mindfulness helps us observe our reactions and recognize when we are becoming too attached or affected by external events. By being present, we can better manage our emotions and maintain our inner balance. Now, let's delve into some practical strategies for applying Stoic detachment in our daily lives. Firstly, visualize the worst-case scenario. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, recommended a practice called Premeditatio Malorum, which means premeditation of evils. This involves imagining the worst possible outcome of a situation and preparing ourselves mentally for it. By doing this, we reduce our fear and anxiety about the future. For example, if you're worried about losing your job, visualize what would happen if you did. How would you cope? What steps would you take to find a new job? By confronting your fears head-on, you diminish their power over you. Secondly, practice negative visualization. This technique involves periodically reflecting on the impermanence of the things and people we cherish. By reminding ourselves that everything is temporary and subject to change, we cultivate an appreciation for what we have while reducing our emotional attachment. For instance, think about your relationships and consider that they won't last forever. This doesn't mean you love the people in your life any less. It means you appreciate them more deeply because you understand the transient nature of existence. Thirdly, adopt an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for maintaining emotional balance. By focusing on what we are thankful for, we shift our attention away from what we lack or fear losing. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminded himself of the many blessings in his life, and we can do the same. Take a moment each day to reflect on what you are grateful for, no matter how small. This practice helps us stay grounded and content, even when faced with challenging people or situations. Another essential practice is to create emotional boundaries. It's crucial to recognize that we are not responsible for the emotions or actions of others. Everyone has their own journey and struggles. By establishing clear emotional boundaries, we protect our inner peace and prevent ourselves from being overly affected by the negativity or drama of others. If a friend or colleague is constantly negative, you can choose to limit your interactions with them. or avoid engaging in conversations that drain your energy. Additionally, develop a strong sense of self-awareness. Understanding your emotional triggers and patterns of behavior is key to effective detachment. Journaling can be a helpful tool in this process. Take time to reflect on your reactions to various situations and people. What makes you feel anxious or upset? What thoughts run through your mind when you encounter these triggers? By gaining insight into your emotional landscape, you can better manage your responses and cultivate a more detached perspective. Let's also talk about the power of acceptance. Stoic philosophy teaches us to accept reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. This doesn't mean resigning ourselves to a passive existence, but rather recognizing that some things are beyond our control, and learning to be okay with that. When we accept reality, we stop wasting energy on resisting or resenting it. For example, if a relationship ends unexpectedly, rather than dwelling on feelings of betrayal or sadness, focus on what you can learn from the experience and how you can grow from it. Moreover, practice compassion toward yourself and others. Detachment doesn't mean becoming cold or unfeeling. It's about approaching life with a calm and balanced mindset. Compassion helps us navigate relationships and situations with empathy and understanding. Recognize that everyone, including yourself, is doing their best given their circumstances. By cultivating compassion, we soften the impact of negative interactions and maintain a sense of inner peace. Another practical method is to simplify your life. The Stoics believed in living simply and focusing on what truly matters. This includes decluttering your physical space, as well as your mental space. Let go of unnecessary possessions, commitments, and thoughts that weigh you down. By simplifying your life, you free up mental and emotional energy to focus on what brings you joy and fulfillment. For instance, if you find yourself constantly stressed by a hectic schedule, reassess your priorities and eliminate activities that don't align with your values. Lastly, surround yourself with supportive and like-minded people. While detachment involves managing our reactions to others, it's also important to have a positive and encouraging social network. Connect with people who uplift and inspire you. Seek out relationships that foster mutual respect and growth. When we have supportive relationships, we are better equipped to handle challenging situations without becoming overly attached or affected. In conclusion, detaching from people and situations through the lens of Stoicism is about achieving emotional resilience and inner peace. By focusing on what we can control, practicing mindfulness, visualizing the worst-case scenario, adopting gratitude, establishing emotional boundaries, developing self-awareness, accepting reality, practicing compassion, simplifying our lives, and surrounding ourselves with supportive individuals, we can navigate life with a sense of tranquility and strength. Remember, detachment is not about withdrawing from life, but embracing it fully with a balanced and resilient mindset. If you found value in this exploration of Stoic detachment, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our insightful content. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards a more peaceful and resilient life.